Hey guys, it's Kathy Bees and I'm back with another YouTube tutorial. Today on how to make curtains. Stay tuned. So the supplies that you will need today are scissors, thread, a sewing machine, rulers, and two things from IKEA, the Rictic curtain hooks and chrono pleating tape. I'm using the Sailrite fabric calculator found at the bottom of their homepage under resources. It's great because all you need to do is plug in the numbers that you want. The length of the window, the width of the window, how wide you want your hems, and it tells you how much fabric you need and how to lay it out. You're also going to need rings to hang up the curtains on the curtain rod and some fabric. I chose a beautiful pink velvet from Joann's fabric store and it was 70% off at the time. You're going to want to start by ironing out your fabric to its appropriate heat setting. Please do not ruin your fabric, guys. I went ahead and started cutting my fabric to size. I wanted 4 inches on the top hem and 5 inches on the bottom, leaving me with enough room for a gorgeous puddle effect. So I went ahead and kept the selvage, which are the edges of the fabric on each side, and used it within the hem. So you're going to roll over 1 inch, iron it flat, and then roll it over 1 more inch. But you're going to roll the second one over a heat bond, which is an iron-on adhesive that helps you not have to sew, so we'll save a little bit of time. Here's the heat bond. It comes in rolls of 1 inch, 1.5 inches usually. So I'm actually going to finish up the rest of the edges here. You iron it on and make sure it's sticking. So I'm doing this for the rest of the hems on both sides, ironing it on, and that's when you know you want to kind of check it, lift up the edges, make sure that it's stuck and that it's not going to unravel. Alright, moving on to the top hem. I'm folding over 4 inches for my top hem and decided that I would personally double that in order to get the full length of fabric that I need, because I did not want to cut my edges. The case that I moved to another place, I could simply undo the seams and keep the full length of fabric. And we're going to do the same for the bottom hem, except I'm doing 5 inches this time. Alright, so now you're ready to double check your measurements, fold up your fabric, really nice and neat, because when you take it to the sewing machine, some fabrics are really heavy and bulky, and you want it to be as neat and clean as possible to get a straight line. Before sewing, I did a 1/4 of an inch away from the very edge of the hem on both sides for my seam allowance. So we're going to stitch a straight line at the very bottom of the hem and at the top of the bottom of the hem. So it's straight across 2 parallel lines. I did not bother sewing the edges because some people like using the curtain rod through the bottom or the top of the hem of the curtain, and that's an option that remains available if you don't sew them closed. So now we can attach the pleating tape. You can put 2 long strips of heat bond, the top and the bottom of whichever hem you decide to hang it from, and then iron on the pleating tape so that it is stuck to or adheres to the fabric itself. Alright, now we can add our hooks. You want to make sure that the first curtain you did is going to be equal to the second curtain in regards to where you're placing the hooks. You want them to be even and equal when you're hanging them up on both sides of the window. These hooks can now hook into rings that are attached onto a curtain rod, which will look similar to this. I found an inexpensive curtain rod from Marshall's and decided to spray paint it gold to match the decor in my living room, although I definitely wouldn't recommend spray painting inside. And here you have it, guys, these beautiful homemade curtains that you can just brag about to anyone who comes over. So I haven't posted anything about 10 years, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on what exactly I've been doing, because if you go to any other old videos, they're old. So since college and filming in my dorm, I have moved to Miami, Florida, I moved because I was doing my nursing degrees, and so I did my bachelor's, master's, and doctorate, and now I am working as a nurse practitioner in Miami, Florida, and I just bought my first place in January. Yes, it has been a lot because I've been doing a lot of DIYs, but I filmed all of it, so I really want to show you guys some of the footage, some of the DIYs, the projects that I've worked on, designed, did home decor on, sewed, all of it. I also have curly hair now. I went natural maybe this is my senior year in college, and I've been rocking the curls ever since. See the curls? So I do plan on making some curly hair tutorials, curly hair routines, whatever you guys want. Just let me know. Leave a comment down below. It's been fun. You guys take care. If this video has helped you, click the like button down below, please, and subscribe because all of those cool videos are coming out soon. Thanks, guys. Namaste.